What's up, jet setters? Today we're going to be talking about how to save money to travel. I always get a lot of questions from people asking me, what do I do to save money to travel? We all know traveling can be expensive. Even when you're doing it on a budget, the cost can add up. So I'm going to share with you a couple tips that I have and things that I do to actually save for travel. My first tip and it's something that I actually do, is every time I get paid, I actually have an automatic transfer going right into my savings account. So I don't even see the money. It comes right out of my account directly into my savings account. And you can do this too, whether it's $25 every paycheck, $50 every paycheck, $100 every paycheck. Have it automatically go into your savings account. That way you don't see it, you're saving it up, and you don't even have to worry about it. If you're on a stricter budget, start low. Try $5. $10. I started with $25. Every time I got paid, $25 directly into my savings account. So do according to your budget and what you can afford, but I definitely recommend doing that, setting up an automatic transfer. And I know there's also apps out now that actually help you and do that for you. And that goes right into tip number 2. Save up change, and more change. This is my little change thing that I have. It's a little bit smaller now because I have a lot of paper dollars that I do in the bank. But these are you can see, silver coins. Any change that you get, anytime you get change, drop it in a bucket, drop it in a jar. It will add up eventually, especially if your trip isn't a couple months out. Start collecting up your change. That's money, for souvenirs, for food, for drinks out on one night. Save up your change. And again, there's even apps that round your change up, and therefore you can save that extra money for travel. So ladies, get all that change out of your purse, get the change out of the couches, that change that be in the middle console in your car, get that change. Put it somewhere in a bucket, in the piggy bank, something. Label it for traveling and start saving it up. And then once, the week before you go or a couple days, go take it to the store, to Coinstar, and trade it in. And there you go. You got a couple extra dollars for your trip now, and it all comes in handy. Moving right along to number 3, the way I save money. Do you really need to buy lunch every day when you're at work? Or can you make lunch at home and take it with you? Do you really need to buy coffee every day? Or can you make coffee at home and take it with you? Or some jobs actually have free coffee. Can you drink that free coffee? Now, I'm not saying you can't ever not buy lunch at work or not buy that coffee or, maybe go out for drinks every day. But if you're truly trying to save for travel or for a trip, you have to cut back, and it's okay. Start, small. Dedicate yourself to saying, hey, I'm going to take lunch Monday through Thursday, and Fridays is my day to eat out. For me, I'm going to take my own coffee or get coffee at work Monday through Thursday, and Friday, hey, I'm going to get that Dutch Brothers. I'm going to get that Starbucks. So start that way, and then eventually maybe take it up Monday, this week, one full week, I'm taking lunch. Next week, I'm not taking lunch. So definitely see what you can cut out. Do you need to go out every weekend with your friends? Maybe you guys can have a movie night inside, maybe a potluck, something more affordable, especially if you're trying to save up to take a big, nice trip and you need extra money. Definitely see where you can cut back. And going right into that, number 4, cut some of those bills. I am telling you guys, I have already put this in place, especially this year in 2020. I was paying for Spotify Premium and Pandora Premium. Really? Do I really need both? And do they both need to be automatically coming out of my bank account every month and I don't even realize? No. What I did, honestly, I cut Spotify Premium, I cut Pandora Premium, and I just use the regular services. I still get to listen to my music. Yes, it comes with some commercials and things, but that's totally fine. You know what? I'm saving $20 a month. So guess where that $20 goes? Yep, it goes into my travel savings account, and that's definitely something you can do too. Also, I've even cut my cable. There are so many ways to watch your favorite television shows without paying that $150, $200 bill every month. If you have the internet, there are great services. There's Crackle, which offers free movies, free TV. Pluto TV, which I watch a lot, has free movies. You can watch television shows. You can download the apps from like ABC, NBC, and watch your favorite television shows. Netflix, which I pay for Netflix, Roku, um, Fire Stick. So there are tons of ways to cut costs if you really don't need the services, especially with having the internet now. All you need is the internet, and you can pretty much stream any service directly on your phone or your laptop, or even keep your smart TV. So see where you can cut bills. Also, I know I have a lot of friends that have gym memberships. They don't even go to the gym. They're literally taking free money out of your bank account every month, and you're not using the service. If you don't need it, clip, cut it out. Use the gym that you have, in your apartment complex, or if you have a little gym at your house, or go walking if you don't need it. If you never go, cut it out. Cut it. Cut the cord. That is extra money you can have for traveling and for that big trip. And I'm sure there's some other things that you might pay for that you don't realize that are coming out of your bank account automatically. So I would sit down one day and just do a full inventory. What do you have set automatically coming out of your bank account, coming out of your paycheck for services? And I'm talking about extra services, not things that you really need, like lights and gas and, of course, paying your rent, but extra stuff, like how I was paying for Spotify and Pandora Premium at the same time. Really? I didn't need both. And I didn't even realize that they were just taking this money out of my bank account every single month, until I sat down and I did a full check of things that I can cut. So definitely see where you can cut costs. You will be amazed how much you can save. Trust me, how much you can save for a great, nice trip. Okay, number 5, it is use those miles and points. If you have them, use them. That will save you money on hotel costs, on flights, on a rental car. So if you have points or miles, definitely make sure you use them. If you can get a travel credit card. If you don't want to get a credit card, most airlines, I know Delta, United, and American Airlines, it's you can connect your debit card with like their dining miles. So everywhere you go to eat at a restaurant, you're earning miles. Also, Rocket Miles, when you book hotels through Rocket Miles, you earn like 3,000 miles per night for the stay there. So that's actually something great that you can do as well. So definitely look into whatever loyalty programs that you're into. Definitely check into those and see where you can maximize your points and your miles as well. And someone else to follow, speaking of points and miles, is the Points Guy. I will link his page below. He is fantastic. He knows all the tips, all of the tricks, all of the pointers, how to convert miles, how to get them, how to maximize them. So definitely make sure you check out the Point Guy videos and his page as well, because he has some really great tips. Another thing that I do to save costs on one night at a hostel or hotel or at my accommodation is I take a red eye. I take a red eye the night before. So that way it saves me one night. I sleep on the plane. I get there the day my vacation starts. I'm out all day and I check in, and I don't have to get an extra night at a hotel or hostel. And actually, RedEyes, most of the time, they're cheaper than flying midday flights. So if need be, definitely check into a RedEye and definitely maximize your points and miles. So that was number 5, and that is number 6. And we are almost done with my tips on how to save money to travel. Number 6, I'm telling you, get a side hustle. If you are really trying to go somewhere and really plan for this great vacation, start your own online store. Some people I know drive for Uber, they drive for Lyft temporarily because they want to plan this grand vacation. Maybe you can babysit for your neighbors, your friends, or family, and you can make extra money also from doing that. Whatever your side hustle is, do it. Go for it. However you can make money. Sometimes it is about the sacrifice to get to the great reward. So definitely do it. Have a side hustle. Get your money on however you need to get it. You can also, sell some clothes, have a garage sale, sell CDs, things you have in your house that are valuable. Look through, see what you have, auction them off, sell them, take them to a store, trade them in, whatever you need to do. I know a lot of people who use eBay and they sell their items on there and they're doing great. So definitely check into that. Last but not least, set yourself on a budget. Whatever you can do and stick with that budget. Set yourself up for success. Maybe you'll say, I'm only able to spend $50 for the entire week. After that, I'm done. Or $50, $100 for 2 weeks. If I go through that, I'm done. You can't do anything else. So when I was really planning for my solo trip last year, I set myself up $25 Monday through Friday, nothing else. I could not spend anything. And I stuck with it. I took my lunch to work every day. I made it ate out on a Friday. I try to do free things. So if you really want it bad enough, you can do it. So these are just a couple tips on ways you can save money up to travel or for a great vacation. If you have any tips or tricks about how you save money to travel or anything that you do, please comment below. I would love to hear it because, of course, I'm always looking for ways to save money to travel. So thank you for tuning in and don't forget to subscribe below.